Morning. Right, I was just saying I made some comfrey balm last night. My bones are aching a bit, and but I use comfrey anyway. Let's just go through this. I just felt like doing. That's what I felt like doing. And ginger, partly. Oh, my granddad used to put ginger in. Oh, he rubbed it on his bones. So, um, I'll put it in like a foot bath, something like that. But I just made it comfrey. I had some comfrey in the freezer anyway. I've got it in the garden. I'll show you what it is. I put some in the freezer last week when I was expecting. Well, I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. So I chopped some because I make it into tea. It's a bit like Valium sometimes if you have too much. But I think this is why the dog's sleeping a lot at the moment. But I used it when I broke my ankle, both in tea and to make a comfrey cast. My friend, who's a nurse, qualified in Brighton, who lives in New Zealand, had told me, blah, blah, blah. Oh, anyway, it was a long story. So I did it. I checked on YouTube how to do a comfrey cast, and I basically did that. So, I mean, I have some physical evidence that it did work. I'm not suggesting everyone else does it, but I'm just telling you. So I made comfrey in case you want to know. But I'll show you what it is. I had this body butter that I'd bought a while ago. I've got two tubs of this. It's basically beeswax. So I just melted that in I'm going to say bain marie, basically in a mug, in a cup. And like you would a candle. But it's basically beeswax, so I thought, you know what, other ones might not work so well. There might be other ways of doing it. And then put the comfrey in it. I only put, how much did I put in? A sort of large pinch, I suppose. I didn't put that much in it. And then left it in there, as you can see. I let it stew for a minute or two. And put it in there. So, I might have just said this. I've literally just woken up. But I was reading through this book last night looking for something else. I was actually looking for forget-me-nots. Which aren't in there. This one. I have to go for another book. But it says in here that it's used for healthy blood cells. Healthy red blood cells. I'm just giving you my evidence to the... I can't find it. Let's find it under the sea. Okay, nip bone. It's called nip bone. My glass is upstairs. Right. We can do all sorts. I had a friend years ago, well, a few years ago, who said when he lived on a commune, they used to use fried leaves of it. You take a leaf, coat it in chickpea flour, something, ground flour, fry it, and it's like fish. I've forgotten what it's called. Fake fish or something. Comfrey fritz. I can't read it. Okay, here we go. The tea is brewed from the leaf. It makes a good mixture to use for more severe lung disorders, pneumonia, tuberculosis. It arrests internal bleeding of the lungs, stomach, or bowel, and can also be taken with dysentery and internal ulcers. The tea should be freshly made as it ferments quickly. Young leaves may be chopped and used like spinach. The stalks, if blended, make good substitute for blanched. Make good substitute for asparagus. Comfrey wine. Yeah, useful for the help of broken bones. In some cases, it's been used for healing malignant tumours, progressive ulcerations. Actually, I can't read it there about blood disorders, but I'm certain I read it yesterday. Healthy blood. It's probably in a different bit. I definitely read it there. I'll show you what it is. I'm sure you can find Google, but I'll show you in case it's gone down for any reason. Dismiss that. How am I doing with water? Oh, do you know what? I was reading through my book last night and there was loads of things in that. Do you know what's dropsy? They're going on about dropsy a lot in that book. I thought, do you know what? This could be an awful lot of things. What is dropsy? I'm not going to Google what's dropsy, but there's a lot of things for dropsy in this book. So I'm just, you know what? We'll just work with the lines of that. So my comfrey currently is under this box. I put a cover on it the other day as well. So that's it. It's quite small at the moment because I chopped a load off and put it in the freezer. The one that I thought was the foxglove, but it has got little white flowers on it that you can't see at the moment. I use the whole thing. I literally chop the whole lot up, flowers, stalks, and everything, like you would herbs, and I've just got it in a jar in the freezer. And then just take it out and scrape it out. I shook it up when I was freezing it. Could do it different ways. That's what I did. And there's a load more growing around the pond. I've noticed the seeds are coming up, but the leaves are similar. I think that's comfrey, and I'm not sure if that's a foxglove. I think it might be. It's got a different root system. Mind you, that has as well. We'll wait and see which are poisonous. And that's a similar leaf as well, and that's the blue arcanet. It might have uses, but I ate that before thinking it was borage when I was a lot younger and I was very sick. So don't mix it up with other things. Oh. 6 minutes. Oh, it's raining. Great. I was looking for storm damage in the garden in the night. There doesn't seem to be currently any. These moved. I didn't know what to do with those last night, so I'm going to shift around. I left my sweet peas out last night. I raised them in case there was a frost, but left them outside and covered them in the old plant pots. Let's take them out now. They're being slowly moved into more. And I gave that a load of straw. How are we going to get these tend things? I need a stick. And it's raining. Get inside. Oh, wait a minute. You haven't got a coat on. Jesus Christ. El Nino, whatever it is. Oh, Narnia, I called it the other day. The weather system. It's coming over from where? The hot and cold. So they say. Unless it's that, something else. That power station in Finland burning out. They've just switched on again. I wondered about that last night. Oh, use them. I don't know, tiny spider. Why is there one of those green gloves? I don't know. There was a strange light yesterday in the sky. Well, everywhere. And green. Green was easy to look at. I just found them in a pocket or something. So I left my other gloves at my son's the other week, but then I wondered if he might need them for building, so I didn't bother to go and pick them up. The rag ones. But these are just like old leather. My driving gloves. They're quite warm as well, so I was quite pleased to find them.